Success isn't an overnight miracle. It's not a one-time breakthrough that appears when the stars align. Instead, success is the cumulative result of relentless, consistent effort, even on days when you don't feel like working. Today we're going to dive deep into the truth that many people overlook. Motivation is fleeting, but discipline, built by consistent daily action, is the cornerstone of real achievement. You see, every day you face a choice. Some days you wake up energized and ready to conquer your goals. Other days, the bed feels like a warm cocoon, and the idea of facing the day's challenges seems unbearable. It might be tempting to hit the snooze button, to delay, or to simply not show up at all. But the reality is this: success doesn't care about how you feel in the moment. It doesn't pause for your tiredness, your distractions, or your moments of self-doubt. Success comes to those who force themselves to work regardless of their feelings. That's when true progress begins. Think about it. How many times have you embarked on a new project or set a goal with enthusiasm, only to let that initial burst of energy fade away after a few days? Maybe it was a fitness plan you started, a book you promised to write, or even a simple habit like reading every day. When motivation wanes, and it will, because motivation is as unpredictable as the weather, you risk letting your dreams slip away. It is not enough to work hard when you feel on top of the world. You must commit to showing up, even when nothing inside you is urging you forward. The secret lies in discipline. Discipline means making the conscious decision to do what needs to be done, even if your emotions aren't cooperating. It's about establishing routines and systems that carry you through the hard times. When you commit to a daily routine, each small step builds momentum. Over time, these small victories accumulate, creating a powerful force that propels you toward your ultimate goals. Consider the analogy of a garden. You cannot expect a single day of watering, no matter how perfect, to yield a flourishing harvest. It is the daily, consistent care, the patience of tending to each plant, that transforms a barren patch into a vibrant garden. Similarly, your progress is not measured by one big breakthrough, but by the steady, persistent actions you take every day. Consistency builds habits, and habits build success. It's crucial to understand that waiting for the right feeling or the perfect moment is a trap. If you only work when you're feeling motivated, then on the days when that spark is missing, you risk falling behind. Successful people know that motivation is unreliable. Instead, they rely on discipline. They create systems that require them to show up every day. Whether it's waking up early to work on a project, hitting the gym, even when you'd rather sleep in, or dedicating time to learning something new, these actions become automatic with practice. Now let's talk about the consequences of inconsistency. Every time you let yourself off the hook because you're not feeling it, you set back your progress. That one day, that one missed opportunity, compounds over time. Before you know it, those missed days add up, and you begin to wonder why you're still in the same place, while others surge ahead. Success isn't built on sporadic bursts of effort. It's built on the relentless pursuit of your goals day in and day out. Imagine if you committed to working on your goals every single day for 30 days, without any excuses. Picture the progress you would make, the momentum you would build. Now imagine extending that commitment to 100 days, even 365 days. The transformation would be astounding. You would not only achieve your goals, but you'd also reshape your character. Your self-discipline would grow, your confidence would soar, and you'd finally be living the life you once only dreamed of. It all starts with a decision. A decision that your feelings will no longer dictate your actions. From this moment forward, let your goals be the guiding force. Whether you're tackling personal growth, advancing in your career, or pursuing any other dream, the only way to succeed is to show up every day. Discipline isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. It's about taking small, consistent steps, even when progress seems invisible. Over time, these steps compound into something much greater than you ever imagined. Many of us fall into the trap of believing that if we only wait for that burst of motivation, everything will fall into place. But motivation is like the wind. It can be strong one day, and barely a whisper the next. Instead of waiting for the wind to be favorable, you must learn to adjust your sails. That adjustment is discipline. It's the ability to keep moving forward, regardless of the conditions. It means making the hard choices, taking the uncomfortable steps, and pushing through resistance, even when every part of you wants to quit. Consider the everyday habits that seem trivial. Brushing your teeth, for example. You don't ask yourself every morning whether you feel like brushing your teeth. It's automatic, ingrained in your routine. What if you could treat your work habits in the same way? What if you could build routines so powerful that you no longer have to rely on fleeting emotions? That is the essence of discipline. It is a muscle that grows stronger with use. The more you exercise it, the easier it becomes to take action without hesitation. There will be days when you wake up exhausted or overwhelmed by life's challenges. Those are the days when discipline becomes even more critical. Instead of succumbing to inertia, remember that every day you choose to push forward, you build momentum. That momentum, in turn, fuels your progress. It's not the single days of high energy that define your success, but the accumulation of every day you show up, no matter how hard it feels. The cost of inaction is immense. Every time you allow yourself to be governed by your fleeting feelings, you sacrifice precious time, lost opportunities, and diminishing self-confidence. Look back at your life. How many times have you delayed a goal, postponed a project, or let opportunities slip through your fingers because you waited for the right moment? Those missed chances add up. They are the quiet thief of your dreams, and they steal your potential day after day. But here's the good news. You have the power to break this cycle. You can choose to embrace discipline and make it your secret weapon. You can decide, right now, that your success is not contingent on how you feel, but on what you do consistently. Imagine a life where you wake up every day, do the work, and steadily build the future you desire. That is the promise of relentless discipline. Every great achievement in history wasn't the result of a single brilliant moment. It was the outcome of countless small decisions, each one a choice to overcome resistance, to push through the discomfort, and to show up even when it seems impossible. From the persistence of innovators to the relentless drive of world-class athletes, success is built on a foundation of consistency. And if they can do it, so can you. Now is the time to make a decision. Decide that from this day forward, you will not let temporary emotions stand in the way of your long-term dreams. Commit to a routine, to a system that drives you forward even when the motivation fades. Understand that discipline is not your enemy. It is your ally, your path to freedom, and the very key to unlocking your full potential. Embrace the process. Recognize that every day you show up is a victory. Every small action is a building block toward the life you deserve. Discipline is about taking responsibility for your own success. It's about turning even the smallest efforts into a habit that, over time, transforms your entire existence. Remember, the world does not wait for you to catch up. Life is constantly moving, and if you don't seize each day, you will inevitably fall behind. The only person who can change your situation is you. No one is coming to rescue you, and no one is going to do the work for you. It is your responsibility to step up, to push past the excuses, and to create the future you want through consistent, relentless effort. So ask yourself, what is the one thing holding you back? Is it the fleeting nature of motivation? Is it the habit of waiting until you feel ready? The truth is, nothing will change unless you make that commitment to work, to push through discomfort, and to show up every single day. Your dreams are not waiting on the sidelines. They are waiting for you to take action. And with each day you commit to discipline, you bring them closer to reality. Take this moment as your turning point. Resolve that even when it's hard, even when you're tired or discouraged, you will persist. Every small effort you make today builds the momentum for tomorrow's success. Over time, these cumulative actions will forge a path to greatness that is uniquely yours. You have the strength, you have the potential, and now you have the discipline to transform your life, one consistent, purposeful step at a time. Embrace the challenge. Let every setback be a lesson, and every small victory be a reminder of your growing power. With relentless discipline, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Your future is waiting. Take control, show up, and create the life you've always dreamed of.